Some boat landings still underwater. Many boats may have to stay on land this holiday weekend.
News 8's Alex Giannakopoulos has more on the impact the high water has on boaters.
Mike and Martha, the river is projected to reach 13.5 feet in La Crosse for Memorial Day. Flood stage is 12 feet. For those who are dependent on the river for income, it feels like the high water came in on early spring and has never left. The signs at Bass Camp in Minnesota City may say welcome, but the river is anything but.
We want to be on the river, not in the river. Right now we're in the river.
The high water has had a negative impact on the camp.
Usually Memorial Weekend's the busiest week of the whole year. This year we're operating at about 40% capacity because the water's 9 feet high. And there'll be people out, but it's not going to be like a normal Memorial Weekend.
The flooding put many permanent campsites underwater.
We've never had it this high for this long. Usually you get the raise and it sits there a bit and then she drops down, but this year as soon as she drops back down, it starts to come right back up again.
Flooding has also forced many anglers to stay home, as there aren't many spaces to launch into the river.
Well, even if you did launch, you know, you've got these hazards that you can't see that you'll hit with your truck or your boat or your trailer.
And for the areas where it's clear to launch, like at the camp, the amount of water in the river makes it hard to find a spot to enjoy.
But even if you get on the water right now, the usual sandbars and beaches, you know, they're underwater, so there's no place to sit and enjoy yourself. You're not going to get out of your boat.
Even though the flooding is bad for business, Scott Roblecki and his family will do what they can to get the camp ready.
It's a different way of life. I guess maybe like having a farm, you're just used to having it. You know, I was raised with it. Nice being next to the river. Usually when people go on vacation, they head towards water. You know, if you go to the beach vacation or wherever, you always want to be where there's water. And, well, we got the water this year, so.
The river is expected to crest for the 4th time this weekend, and the National Weather Service estimates that enough water has flowed through La Crosse since March to fill Lake Onalaska 2,000 feet deep.